I know. I think about 3 times we've been thinking it was Caroline.
No,
it really is Caroline.
Caroline is on King's Especial, who this horse has an enormous stride. He's one of the youngest horses in the field. He's an 8-year-old warm blood gelding.
Oh, you're right. Look at that step on that
Yes.
horse. Wow.
He
Okay,
eats the
Ali's
ground
coming
up.
here to the big drop, and she slipped her reins. Good girl.
She's done that a time or two.
She's done this a couple times. Oh, what a shame. A bit more like up that, but.
Unfortunately, the Leaf Pit claims another one today.
Yeah. Well, that was, I think, Jermaine's whole thought in the beginning. He certainly wanted it to be an influential question, and it has been. I think, trying to remember when it first was on the course. It was definitely here for my first advance in '98, so it's been on the course for a long time.
And I think it was here before that as well.
I think it started maybe, '95?
Probably.
Was the first advance?
Pick back up with Caroline on King's Especial. This horse is owned by Redfield Kings HX Group.
Wow, what a gallop on this horse.
I saw this horse at Great Meadow, and, she was not going for time because the ground was hard, and it looked like he just cruised around,
Wow.
even though she had the handbrake on the whole time.
Wow. That was a very smart choice, I think, for that horse to do 5 to 5 there, and she just kept it in a lovely balance. We've seen a few different numbers go through there, but again, it's all about knowing your horse and what's going to make the most sense. The 5 there is just making that a bit easier to make that turn to the chevron in balance.
This is actually the horse that Caroline took
cruising up that hill.
to Les Leon in 2021. So they've been partnered together for a bit, and it's great to see those horses doing the young horse classes and then coming and stepping up to the 4 longs.
Absolutely, because that's a serious competition for a 7-year-old. Not every 7-year-old is suited to go there. You kind of have to know your horse a bit, but it is pretty cool. And Morven has a few young horse classes going on as well, so that's
yes,
fun.
And we'll get to see some of those 3-star horses later today and the 2-star horses tomorrow. It's a great program.
Look at the gallop on that horse. Well, lovely. Not much to say there, folks.
No.
That was just beautiful. And I think too, sometimes I mean, sometimes I think people can make the mistake. I mean, here I am being an expert from the sidelines, but can make the mistake when they've got onto a championship team to maybe back off and not ride your horses and not go to these competitions right before a major games. But I don't think that's a good idea. I think it's very smart that Caroline's doing this. So otherwise you kind of fester and get all nervous, and then you're riding weird at the championship. So if you get out here and you keep your eye in and you keep yourself going, it's the best thing you can do. Oh, number 13, Boyd.
I know. Let's hope it's luckier than number 2 for you.
Well, Boyd is a new dad as well, so congratulations to him and Silva.
It was Silva's birthday yesterday, and I think that Boyd actually sent her a video, and he got her age wrong. So we're sorry, Silva, but happy birthday
She's got to be used to that nonsense by now. Yes. Okay, well, good ride down there. Super. And beautiful, Caroline. Wow. This has been impressive. And Boyd is also currently, which we're very excited about, world number 3.
Yes, it's incredible.
The U.S. is really getting better, and we're starting to see our guys on the top 10 list now more consistently, which is really fantastic.
And I think coming to venues like this, and really riding in the rain, it only makes us better when we are at the bigger competitions or the championships. And so
absolutely, I meant it when I said I honestly don't think you're going to find a better 4-star track in the world than this one. It's pretty impressive. Well built, beautiful turf, big, inviting, like it's serious.
I couldn't agree more.
So I see Boyd cruising around here and heading into the first water, settling into a nice rhythm.
And this is actually a fairly new ride for Boyd. They've only been together for about a year.
I'm actually going to watch Caroline come into this water jump here. Woo, woo,
Big jump.
woo.
He's got a huge stride.
Caroline living dangerously, but she's rebalanced it. Now we're good. Stunning. And look at how you can practically walk into that water on that horse, and that actually works out the best because of the step. And this horse looks fit as well.
Caroline spent about 6 or 8 months last year.
Is it just at the corner?
We're going to catch up with Boyd coming in.
Boyd's having a good start. It's looking super.
This horse's last run was the 4-star short at the Fork. And on that cross-country day, they just picked up 8.4 time.
And this is our leader as
Yes,
well, guys.
coming through
So,
on a 20
so
on a
people are going to be
26.2.
watching this quite eagerly because this is our leader. So, super. Wow. Well, there's Boyd showing his experience. That was pretty textbook, and he's got his foot down a bit.
Catch back up with Caroline.
And Caroline's making that run up the hill to jump the 2 chevrons on the way down. So this horse is still looking quite good. She rode this beautifully on her previous ride, so it does help, obviously, to have been around the track one time. Each horse is different, but you still get a feel about how it's all riding. Super.
If you have an hour this week, you can learn 100 songs on the piano by learning just 4 chords. These.
Okay, as we await Boyd coming here to the leaf pit.
And Shannon Lilly is at the start.
He's balancing back there, and then he'll soften the rein. Good. He obviously knew that horse was going to go off there.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. Fabulous. Fabulous.
Gives him a pat. Says,
Yeah.
good boy.
Yeah, and Boyd's built a really incredible cross-country schooling facility on his farm, and I mean, I live probably 2.5 hours away from it, but I drive up there twice a year to go do it. It's so good. Lots of different questions for young horses all the way up through 5-star.
And here comes Shannon Lilly again on Eindhoven Garrett. They come forward on a 40.8.
Ooh. Caroline
Caroline.
living a tiny bit dangerously, but totally fine. Very good upper body, and she's galloping up the hill.